Welcome back to CNC Tarot. This is going to be a quick message that I've been led to do. I'm going to call it Magic and Manifestations. We obviously have that new moon in Leo coming up towards the end of the weekend. And, people hear magic, they hear manifestations, but magic is simply something that we cannot see. But we know that, it may or may not be possible depending on what you believe in. But what we do know is that manifestations are very much a possibility. And, people hear that word and they think they don't really understand what it means. But in order to manifest, and I'm sorry, you might hear the dinging in the background because I just turned my computer on as I was led to do this. So everything's updating. But like I said, with manifestations, that's something that we definitely can call in. We hear about people, praying, making changes, doing things that suit their higher good so that they can call in their manifestations. And so with this message, this is really just going to be one thing that you can let go of, especially with this new moon, which we're used to using that energy to call in things. This message that you'll receive is just going to be a one card pull for each zodiac sign. And it's just going to be one thing or one area in your life that you can really focus on and hone in on this week moving forward, however, soon you want to see some things and growth in your life. But it's just going to be an energy that you can really focus on and try to use for your highest good so that you are able to, call in those manifestations and call in a higher, more positive, high vibrational energy. Okay. So like I said, one card per zodiac sign. We're just going to go straight through the zodiac list, starting with Aries. The cards have been cleansed and reshuffled, and I will go ahead and jump into the reading. All right, one more shuffle. If you'd like to book a reading, please see my website at cnctarot.org. Aries. I'm going to be waiting for flippers, just so you know. So it might take a minute to shuffle. Aries. All right, Aries. All right, Aries, you got the devil. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Aries, if whatever you're trying to manifest, work on, or change in your life, you're being called to let go of what no longer serves you. This is a card. We see a couple that obviously shows them being bound and tied together. So I mean, it could deal with relationships, but it also could deal with something as simple as I don't want to say overworking because we all know that we have to work and provide that income, but I'm gonna say simple things as maybe not getting enough rest, maybe needing to work out, anything that's gonna better yourself. Aries, is what you're being called to do, but you're going to your overall energy let something go that's no longer serving you, and only you will know where that fits in your life, right? All right, Taurus. Let me get an energy for Taurus. Taurus. All right, Taurus, your card is the Strength card. So this is a card of endurance, perseverance, patience. We see this card as being like the Empress and her really taking this time to tame that lion. Again, Taurus, with your reading, you had a lot of heavy energy with the earth signs for this new August portal, the August energies. This card does represent Leo. We just spoke on it being for the Leo new moon. So, really just taming that beast inside, being patient with yourself. But if I had to say one thing that you could let go of in order to bringing your manifestations and desires, Taurus, would be being a little bit more patient. We know as Taurus, we may not be the most patient creatures, but patience, and then having strength within your own thoughts and desires, right? All right, Gemini. Let me get a card for Gemini. All right, Gemini. That was quick and simple. Gemini, the thing that you need to let go of is, I'm going to say past insecurities, maybe past discretions. I'm not exactly sure. Take it as it resonates. But in this card, we do see this woman and child, which we assume it's a woman, moving on. So Gemini, you're going to have to move on from something. It could even be because the swords represent communication. This could be things of the past. This could be conversations of the past, things that may or may not have been said, Gemini, but something that you're holding on to. But you know, in this energy, you're being called to move forward. You know, even if you have to take those burdens with you, or you're not necessarily healed through whatever might have been shared with you, communicated with you, or maybe even said, you know, I guess I'm picking up, you know, maybe lack of support even as a child into your adult years. It's okay to move on and, you know, take that baggage with you. But once you reach your destination, do what's best for you. You know, seek the outside help and guidance that you may or may not need in order to better yourself, Gemini. All right, next card, Cancer. All right, that was fast. Cancer, you got your own energy with the Cups energy. With the Knight of Cups, Cancer, something that you can let go of is carrying your heart on your sleeve. I think you may jump into things, you know, too rapidly, and you know, it might hurt in the end when you do things that are not so well thought out of. And I don't want to say don't wear your heart on your sleeve, because obviously you're an emotional sign, obviously you're more in tune with your emotions. So Cancer, I'm really being led to tell you, in order to bring in manifestations and to make changes in your life, be a little bit more guarded with your emotions, be a little bit more guarded with your heart. And that comes to anything you do, job, relationships, taking on new activities. You don't have to go into it gung ho without really, you know, really sitting down with your feelings and really figuring out how you truly feel. All right, Leo. Message for Leo. It's too many cards. Leo. Message for Leo. Oh, Leo. Okay, so you have the Empress card. Remember, gender is fluid. Emperor, Empress, you know, that's a you know, masculine, feminine energy. Gender is fluid in the tarot. So for my Leos, and this is your season. So again, happy birthday. But with this energy, this is obviously a card of abundance. But the you know, the Empress represents that grounded energy, that woman who, and like I said, could be masculine or feminine, who is grounded with nature, really figuring out their true calling and true spirituality, sitting in a time of abundant energy. And abundance doesn't necessarily have to be money. Abundance could be freedom. It could be a sense of security. So Leo, I'm being you know, called to tell you the thing that you need to let go of in order to bring in your manifestations is either A, you know, really learning to, you know, get to know yourself so that you really can move forward with, you know, the energy of manifesting and bringing in your own magic. Or B, you know, Leos are a very masculine energy, very fixed sign. Maybe it's time to become one with your own feminine energy, because one thing we do know when it comes to manifestations, when it comes to magic, whatever you want to call it, you have to be completely 100%, you know, in tune with your masculine and feminine side. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's just saying that, you know what I mean? As a masculine, okay, you might be the one who is the, you know, breadwinner, the provider, or, you know, the one who can, I don't know, build a house, you know, masculine energy. But then your feminine energy might be the, you know, something as simple as, you know, cooking more home cooked meals, tapping into feminine energy. I don't know, doing something creative that, you know, might spark a different interest in you. You know, being more hands on with the children. I don't know, however you see, you know, feminine energy, you know, it's what maybe it's called in for this Leo season for you. All right, my Virgos. Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. Oh, Virgo, you have the Temperance card. So Virgo, kind of getting that same energy with Taurus, is being patient. But I think for you, Virgo, the best thing for you to let go of right now in order to call a manifestation is imbalance. So you're being called to bring in some type of balance, whether it comes down to, you know, having a routine schedule, you know, or more organization in your life. I think this is going to benefit you for the long run and really help you to bring in some of your manifestation goals and desires. All right, my Libras. Libras. All right, Libra, you got the Tower. Um, well, with this card, it's, unexpected change, things happening that you may not see, may blindside you. One thing I say about the Tower is definitely a major change and a major shift. And I like the Tower. Not everybody likes the Tower, but I like the Tower because the Tower is something that is going to be happening for our highest good. And I always say with the Tower, this is something that you knew was coming. You were just trying to prolong it. And because we're in this new moon energy and this reading is about, one thing that you can change in order to bring your manifestations. I'm going to say for you, um, Libra, it the change is already happening. if it's not already happening, then it's getting ready to happen. So whatever that thing is, that one thing that's been on your mind that you should have stepped up and changed, you should have stepped up and done. Universe, spirit is here to make those changes for you. So I'm gonna say roll with the punches, but at the end of the day, this shakeup is going to be for your highest good. All right, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Um, you have the three of wands, and I'm being led to tell you that you need to start thinking so far out. I think that you might do a good job at you know maybe sitting down and doing a lot of future planning and waiting for your ships to come in. Seems like you might be the type of person who really knows about manifestation and spirituality, so you're always focusing on calling those ships in. But we can't think so far out because, every day is not promised to us. That's a blessing from the universe each and every day. So, Scorpio, I'm being told to tell you the one thing that you can let go of is stop thinking. I know it sounds bad, stop thinking so much into the future, but, make some short term goals and make a list for yourself, some things that you can accomplish within the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, the next year. You know what I mean? Instead of just focusing on things that are so far out that might be very stressful for you, start focusing on some of the simple things that are right in front of you that you can get done in, the nick of time. All right, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Let's get the card from Sagittarius. All right, Sag. We have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So, Sag, excuse me. Hmm. I know this is earth energy, and I'm always telling you guys about grounding and centering yourself. But with the Six of Pentacles card is about balance and it's about give and take, right? So I guess with this new moon energy, something that you can let go of would be, I'm going to say, giving so much of yourself. Find different ways to give. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be time. It doesn't have to be balanced in a sense. Um, for you, Sag, yeah, just find a way going into this new moon energy and, moving forward to, when I say it doesn't have to be balanced. In a sense, it does have to be balanced because it has to work for you in your life, right? But at the same time, you may not be able to give, 50% of your time to your kids and 50% of your time to your husband or, vice versa, see how it fits. But you might have to say, okay, I'm going to take, out of that 100%, I'm going to take 20% of my time to focus on myself and, go to the gym, or, I'm going to take another 10% to, make sure I stay, I don't know, focused on my meditation and my prayer practices. And then, I might spend another 30% on this, that, and the other. So when I say balance, yes, you do need balance, obviously, so that you have some type of stability in your life, even if it's just emotional. But at the same time, you might have to find areas where you can give less and take a little bit more for yourself. So that's your energy, Sagittarius. Let go of, for this energy right now, let go of some things that are going to free up some more time and energy for you as well, and stop giving so much of yourself. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Ooh. Capricorn. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Capricorn, you got the Virgo. This is the Hermit. The Hermit, one or two things. Either you need to go into Hermit mode and stop, kind of like the Sagittarius, stop I don't want to say running in the rat race, but slow down some. The hermit, sometimes he can go on top of his mountain and stay up there for a while until he's ready to come down. Or B, you're getting ready to shine light on something. But because this reading is about energy that we can let go of to in order to bring in our manifestations, I'm gonna say slow down and focus on yourself. All right, Aquarius. Little Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. Too many cards, too many cards. Aquarius. Come on, Aquarius. Perfect. Your own energy. um, I don't know, that's a tough one, Aquarius. You're in your own energy. Well, the Queen of Swords, she is a woman who's been through a lot. She uses her past knowledge, and I'm going to say knowledge because of the experiences that she's been through, to really guide her decision making. We also know her to be the widow in the tarot deck, and something that stood out with me the other day with her, when we hear butterflies, we think of transformation, we think of being free. And on the King of Swords card, the butterfly that's on his chair is you know sitting between two crescent moons, which kind of gave me the feeling of you know transforming but not yet ready to emerge, right? And then I know this is going to be hard to see, but on her chair, the butterfly is there, but it looks like she's very closed off, right? I'm calling the butterfly a she, but it could be anything. But either way, if the butterfly wanted to necessarily, let's say, fly out in this scenario, she couldn't. She's trapped. So, um, I guess Aquarius, I'm being led to say, and like I said, the know the swords is communication. So maybe there's some type of mental entrapment that you've experienced. Maybe there's some mental entrapment that you've experienced that has caused you to be who you are, because the Queen of Swords becomes who she is because of her experiences. And I guess in order to bring in some manifestations or some things that you're calling in, you're going to have to cut out the BS, which I guess the BS would be that mental entrapment. It's all mental, right? So this is something that you can control, Aquarius. So I guess, yeah, your energy would be to cut out what isn't serving you, because at the end of the day, you are trapping yourself with whatever emotions these are. All right? I'm not going to repeat that because that's just what Spirit told me to say, and I don't know if I can repeat all of that because it's kind of channeling when I said that, but that's your energy, Aquarius. All right, Pisces is next. Last but not least, the Pisces. The Pisces. Pisces. Come on, Pisces. The one's up. Pisces. All right, there it is. Knight of Pentacles. Um, so Pisces, as soon as this jumped out, the words I heard was "stop playing around." So, and so, I don't mean to laugh, but the Knight of Pentacles, he's, he's a guy on a sturdy horse. He has some type of stability. He has his pinnacle, which is energy. It could be tangible, valuable money, whatever the case is. But overall, he represents a very slow moving, sloth like energy. And, when I saw this, like I said, for your energy, I heard the words stop playing around. So it's something that I guess right now you're being called to stop playing around. Get up and move. You know what I mean? Move a little faster. There's something that obviously you need to do or you want to do that you're dragging your feet on, and this is really stifling your growth. So, this new moon energy for you, I'm going to say for this and moving forward, the energy that you can let go of is that, I don't want to say slow poking energy, but dragging your feet energy. All right, guys, that is the quick messages for each zodiac sign. If you'd like to book a reading, please see my website, cnctarot.org. Also, feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, or your ascendant or north node, as they will have messages there for you as well. You guys take care. Have a great rest of your week. Be safe. And remember, in this new moon energy, manifest. Make the changes that you need to in order to bring in some different energy for yourself. All right, guys, take care.